A body language expert has suggested that Meghan Markle's body language gave her emotions away at an event she attended with her mother Doria Ragland at Kensington Palace in September 2018. Meghan Markle's stare at her mother Doria Ragland after being interrupted shows her frustration, a body language expert has claimed. Meghan's fallout with her father Thomas Markle has been well publicised, with the former actress reportedly refusing to invite him to her wedding to Prince Harry in May 2018. However, there has been less attention on the Duchess of Sussex's relationship with her mother, who one expert has claimed has been offering calm support to her. Now, a body language expert has examined footage of an event hosted at Kensington Palace in September 2018, attended by Meghan and Doria. And, speaking on his YouTube channel, the body language guy, Jesus Enrique Roses claimed to have spotted a sign of Meghan's frustration. At first, Meghan's face is quite relaxed, he began, showing footage of the Duchess interacting with guests. There is no tension in her eyebrows or her mouth, she is just talking and using certain hand gestures to emphasize her words. However, Jesus observed that, at one moment, Meghan began to clasp her hands, and suggested that this is usually a signal that the speaker is about to finish their idea. Jesus then theorized that having seen this, Doria began to speak, inadvertently interrupting her daughter. If you pay attention to her fingers, you can see that she was about to say something else. Her fingers are unclasping and then they go stiff, he continued. That's a signal of a lot of tension that you are trying to release with your hands. The body language expert then examined Meghan's facial expressions, noting, there are 3 signals happening at the same time. She is opening her eyes just a bit wider, at the same time she is pushing her jaw forwards, what is called a chin jut, which is a very subtle display of anger. What gives Meghan's emotions away is the shape of her mouth. Her lips are pressed against each other and almost completely horizontal, which is very hard to mimic. That's a signal of frustration. And if you add concealed anger and the inner tension, you already have a very aggressive reaction in terms of body language. Meanwhile, in the clip, Prince Harry registers Meghan's gesture and ends the conversation. Harry turns around in mid-sentence, establishes eye contact with her, and immediately stares into the void, Roses noted. Harry then gives a hand gesture that indicates he has to get going. He gives an awkward smile and excuses himself. The body language expert did give Meghan a bit of a pass as she was pregnant at the time. There's a very good chance that Meghan interrupted Harry because she just wanted to go, he explained. It's perfectly understandable, she being pregnant and having to attend the service for such a long time. He called it a valid reason to call Harry's attention, however, pointed out the last 2 seconds of the clip tell a whole different story. Meghan is seen grabbing Harry's hand and pressing her lip. She also turned her head away before making the facial expression. The expert noted that Meghan places her thumb over Harry's in a display of power, protection, and control. Roses said that Harry's expression and immediate reaction are telling. He already knows that when Meghan approaches him in a certain way and touches him in a certain way, he should behave in a certain way, the expert explained. Body language expert Jesus Enrique Roses shared some thoughts on Meghan's gesture that signals Harry needs to end a conversation. Roses analyzed footage of Meghan and Harry's body language at different events to support his claim. The clip you're about to see was not broadcast by the BBC or any other big media corporation, he said in a YouTube video. It exposes Meghan using a secret controlling gesture on Harry. Roses broke down Meghan's move and Harry's reaction in a video from the 2019 Commonwealth Day ceremony. Meghan is seen placing a hand on Harry's back, signaling him to break away from a conversation with 2 people. She is looking directly at Harry and that is relevant, Roses said. Because, usually, when you are going to interrupt someone that is talking, you should excuse yourself. He continued, you say a simple excuse me and establish eye contact with the other people. The body language expert believes it would have been nice if she, at the very least, established eye contact with the attendees. Roses added, Meghan reaches out with her hand, touches him in the middle of his back, and says a few words.